We are live. Good morning, everyone. It is bright and early, the last day of November, and we are going to show you all of the Don't Miss This products, study materials for the New Testament for next year. The new year's coming. These are great gifts for Christmas. I want to show you each and every page of each and every item. We're going to start with the journal, and then we'll head into the book, the stickers, the tip-ins, and then the word of the week, a word a week. I'm sorry. Get right into these. If we haven't met yet, hi there. I'm Elaine from On the Same Page Together. We are a Christ-centered home of learning, and on this channel, we talk about all things family. We like to share what works for us as we strive to encourage you on your journey in life and family. And as we study, come follow me, study along with Come Follow Me, we really enjoy using all of the products from Don't Miss This. This is the study journal is one that my kiddo has enjoyed, and she is really excited for this one because it has been updated and changed up. It's got a little more guidance for the chalkboard. Just is prettier all around. So if you ever have a need for me to go faster or slow down, there is a little settings button down in the bottom right hand corner of the video that you can click on and adjust the speed so that it can fit what your needs are. Now this journal is supposed to be updated in a way that you can plan out your lesson for like Sunday school or whatever it may be. And I'm not seeing that exactly, but I am seeing a fun way to do prompts for your own personal study. So maybe that this kind of gives you the space to write your notes, but I know in the newsletter, they like to give you teaching tips for all different ages. I think we'll go to the front of the book when we get to the end and see if it can give us a little more information on the teaching planning, the teacher planning, lesson planning. There we go. If you are here live and have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. I am always happy to answer them. Feel free to say hi. Are you looking forward to using the Don't Miss This products in the new year? Are you using them this year? We are using all of the products this year and are loving them and are looking forward to starting these in January. I like that they have so much variety in it, and it's not just the same thing over and over, which can be nice for consistency if that's what you're used to and you just like to study with a consistent book. I like variety. I am one that likes to change it up constantly. And some note pages in the back. All right, so that's the end there. That's just where you can find them. So here we have, let's see. These pages are simply meant for taking notes. It is our prayer that they will capture your journey this year. Let's see, there's no wrong way to use the journal. Oh, right here. Don't miss this daily. These 5 questions complement the Don't Miss This podcast and the YouTube videos. Maybe you will focus on one question each day, Monday through Friday, or perhaps you will listen to the whole segment in one sitting and answer all of the questions at once. These questions might also be helpful to facilitate discussion in family and church lessons. Okay, so here's each of these sections were to help you facilitate your study, facilitate the lesson, and sounds like they will be questions that will be answered during each of their weekly videos, which will be cool. And then notes, names of Christ, and workbook pages. New this year, people ask us all the time, if you were going to pick just one lesson out of the weekly study to focus on, what would it be? So the last page of each week will highlight one powerful lesson from the study with a colorful worksheet that you might use to help teach your family, your Sunday school class, or reinforce what you have learned each week. Okay, so you have these questions at the beginning and a place to write notes, the name of Christ, and then here's the page for this week. It gives you a little worksheet, so it's one that you could use at church while you're teaching, or it's one that you can use as you study. Go along. Awesome. Good to know. Let's hop in to the what did we call this? Let's see. Exploring one verse from each chapter. Don't miss this in the New Testament. We really like to use this for our scripture study at night. We will do just read this at night together as a family when we get it. And then when we finish it, we'll jump back into the Book of Mormon. But it just kind of breaks up our scripture study. So throughout the year, we get little snippets, kind of an overview of what we're studying. Then we jump into the Book of Mormon up until we hit our Christmas devotionals, which will be starting tomorrow, December 1st. And then we spend the month of December studying Christ's life through the Good Shepherd Christmas devotional book. If you're interested in that, I have a video that I just did on it, an in-depth look of that book and that Advent and devotional. I also have other Christ-centered traditions that we like to do to make sure that our Christmas season is centered around Christ. And I will link both of those videos down in the description box for you. We really enjoy, as we're reading this, we will have one person read it, and everyone will be listening closely to the story. And then at the end, we will guess who wrote that entry. Was it Emily or David? And it just kind of gives us an opportunity to get to know them on a more personal level, on a more friend-like level. So we feel like we're getting to know these people who are teaching us, which can be really fun. And it also helps us pay attention a lot more closely to the devotional, not just having it be words coming into our mind. We're actually listening to what's being said. So we're catching more of the story. We're catching more of what they're trying to teach us as we try to figure out who would have written that segment in that way, or who would have experienced that possibly. My husband likes to edit out the giveaway details, like when I was a bishop or a Relief Society, speaking at a women's conference, or which I guess David could speak at a women's conference, but he likes to edit those out. I like to leave them in because it's a great way to see if they're paying attention. Did they catch that quote unquote obvious detail? I'm sorry, I'm not showing you. Did they catch that obvious detail while I was reading to be able to guess it correctly? This will be our third year doing this book. We've done the Book of Mormon and Old Testament, and we're going to be doing this one this year. And we're looking forward to it, as well as the Doctrine. Actually, I wonder if we've done the Doctrine and Covenants. I'm not sure. I'll have to look at my shelf where they all are and see if we've done all 4 years now. And we will definitely loop through them each year as we come to it. So I'm happy to have purchased it and have it on my shelf, because we'll come back to it in 4 years when we loop back around to the book. There we go, a little more of a rhythm. Oh, I'm not sure if I have noticed this in the other books, having the book down in the corner there. That's cool. That may be a new addition for this year. Continually improving is a great way to do anything. That might have missed one. Cool. There we go. All right, into the stickers here. I like that it comes in this cute little folder-like thing, and you have the two sides. So we'll pull these ones out and show them to you. And these are great for journal editions that are unlined. At least that's what I have found. It's possible that they work great in the lined ones, or even non-journal editions, if that's what works for you. But I have really enjoyed putting them into the unlined journal editions, just having it in the margins. That has been very enjoyable to do. My goal with these ones, I haven't been able to, this year has been so busy, so I haven't been able to do this with the Old Testament ones. In fact, they're not all in my book because it's been such a busy year. But my goal in this next year is to work on these and the tip-ins that we'll see in a minute during our Sunday don't miss this, like when we're watching the video. Basically, I want to be putting in my stickers, putting in the tip-in, just kind of adding that, because I like to do something with my hands while I do it. So that is my goal for this coming year. Then when I finish the New Testament ones, maybe I'll pull out the Old Testament and work on those. And I know I have Doctrine and Covenants stickers, so I can just get caught up. Maybe that will be what I can do this year. So there's the stickers. And then we have the tip-ins. These come in a little pouch, and they are a thin paper that, oh, I should have opened this earlier so they can hang on to it nice. There we go. They're just a really thin paper that will not thicken your scriptures at all when you glue it in. Well, that's the theory, right? I have not put all mine in, so I don't know for sure if for the Old Testament, I can't really say for sure on that one. But what you do is I just run this part through a glue stick and then stick it in the crease of the book. And I like to put it about midway through, but you can put it wherever you want on the page where it's talking about. It'll tell you right here where to place it. So you'll just run the glue through it and shove it right into the book. You can see how thin they are. They're practically see-through. But the goal was to not have it thicken your scriptures. Oh, these are probably really hard for you to see. Oh, there is one in there. There we go. Oh, there we go. So the tip-ins are a great little like additional information that you can have in your scriptures with the stickers so that every time you go back to them, you can remember what they taught this year, especially since as they go through the next 4 years, they are going to be trying to teach different things and get into different additions to your understanding. So you have these to look back on what we've studied before. Okay, a word a week. This is a big poster that's not exactly going to fit in my screen, but we'll see if we can make it work. Let's see, I forgot to open these as well. That is the front of them. These we have been doing during when we do our Come Follow Me is during our day because we are homeschoolers, so we just do it during our homeschool day, and we call it seminary. So on Mondays we like to cover a word a week, and right now during the Old Testament timeline we do that piece as well. And they said they're going to have a timeline for New Testament, so we'll probably do that then. So we have Emmanuel. That is really cool. So from the Hebrew, God with us, that will probably tell us if it's Hebrew or Greek. Firstborn. That one does not tell us. It is fun to see the writing. Here, we'll see if we can anointed. Lawgiver, gift, healer, compassion, Lord of the Sabbath, sower, bread of life, risen Lord, Christ, the Good Samaritan, shepherd, resurrection, good master, Jesus, bridegroom, servant, friend, king, Son of God, Redeemer, the name above all names, God of the fathers, good, Lord. If you're wondering what I'm whacking it on, it's my tripod. Companion, able, conqueror, foundation, charity, grace, mercy, power, liberty, cornerstone, strength, peace, hope, captain, finisher, tender, day star, advocate, faithful, the Lamb, Savior, and Alpha and Omega. So you'll see you have the word, the scripture it comes from, the way it's written in the text, and we have Alpha and Omega here, what it means, and then the week that you're in. That's what we're studying, the week, so that you know if you ever get off course or lose track of where you're at, this lines up with the Come Follow Me heading of what we're studying. So that we display these using these wood magnetic poster pieces, and I will have them linked in the description box. I have everything linked in the description box. If it's a Deseret Book link, it's an affiliated link. which I appreciate your support anytime you use it. Otherwise, in this case, it may or may not be affiliated. There are notes and stuff in there to let you know which ones are affiliated specifically and which ones are not. But these are little magnetic pieces. You just put the hanging one up top and the other one down below just to add a nice little border. I like that it can be mostly forgiving if we don't get it too far, of course. There we go. And then you have this nice little bordered poster that I like to hang on the wall and flip to the week that we're on. They have been talking about some magnetic ones that you can like sticky up, almost like a command strip up onto the wall or fridge or wherever you want to put it, and then use magnets to hold this up. I'm going to keep using this for the New Testament year, but I am excited about those magnets to be able to make my fridge magnetic, which is not. So that will be fun. If you're interested in those magnets too, I will find the link and put it in the description box. But if you have any other questions, whether you are here live or on the replay, please always feel free to drop them in the comments. I am happy to answer them, and I try to respond quickly because I love being a part of your journey in life, family, school, all the different things. I am honored to be able to answer any questions. Well, I hope this was helpful for you, and I will see you guys later. Bye.